Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today Addie and I are just going to attempt to change up her hair a little bit. So I actually think by the time I started or restarted my YouTube channel this past year, I had taken Addie, Miss Addy Walker, one of the best AG dolls ever made. I had already taken out her micro braids. Well, micro braids the best I could do, I guess. So I don't know if I mentioned it in a video before, but I'll always remember the number was 68. Her hair was in 68 braids, and I left it in for like 2 years. And yeah, she looked amazing. I always miss that hairstyle, but then it's so much work to do it and take it out. And I also don't want to ruin her hair by like doing it and taking it out too much. Also, my water bottle is kind of empty, so I am going to go fill it. Okay, water bottle filled. Oh, I also need to get a towel for her because I usually give them a little beauty parlor situation on their shoulders. So, whoops. First of all, I was cleared by my PT, my physical therapist, to try contact sports again, like get back into contact after suffering a knee injury that I've been healing from for quite a bit now. So yeah, I'm so excited that I can like attempt contact again soon. But first I have to basically follow the protocol to be back to gameplay ready. But yeah, I was so excited. I just found out this morning and I had to text my boyfriend right away to tell him. Love him lots. I hope he heard that because I hope you're listening, because I told him that I was gonna leave an Easter egg in my next video mentioning him. So I kind of have a plan of what I want to do with Addie's hair, but yeah, as you can see, because I'm pulling out multiple broken ponytails, her hairstyle is starting to not be fresh. So we gotta make it fresh because she is so gorgeous and deserving of it. Addie is a character. She's seriously just one of my favorites. I'm gonna reread her series and try to do like a mini review / deep dive video. Actually, when I restarted my YouTube channel, that was my original purpose, is I wanted to do that with all of the like historicals. And so I did reread all of Kaya's and all of Kit's, and I have notes, and all of Samantha's, and I have notes, but I just like never made a video. And at this point I think I want to reread them again before I do a video. But yeah, that's a plan of mine. And so I started rereading her first couple of books, and then I was like, oh wait, I should read these and take notes because I would love to do little deep dives into the historical characters. So I have practice tonight, so I probably won't finish all of her hair today. I'm super excited, even though I've been like exhausted today, probably because I had to wake up early for PT and then like working out right away in the morning, because my PT at this point is basically just doing a sports workout. And yeah, I guess I was just so tired today. Seriously, could have just fallen asleep right then and there at work, but obviously I did not. But oh, I could have. Oh, I could have. Now I'm trying to think about how this will look. Let's give her an old spritz. She has so much hair. I love her hair though. I've talked about before too, it's actually not really hard to style. It's sometimes easier than dolls with like more slippery or just not textured hair because it holds the style more. But yes. What's everyone up to? Obviously, I already talked about work, so I went to work today. And I already talked about how I have practice after. PT, work, practice. Big day today. And tomorrow's Friday. That's pretty cool. I'm ready for the weekend for sure. I'm glad I have a job where I get to have weekends off. I don't have actually I don't have plans at all this weekend, I don't think, besides, you know, practice, but that's really exciting. It's nice to have a weekend with no plans, because I think last weekend was super busy for me. Was it last weekend? The weekend before? I think it was last weekend. See, I've just been so busy that it's like it all has been starting to blend together. I've had so many like meetings and just the practice and appointments and stuff. How do people drive like that? No offense if you have a vehicle that's like that, but holy, it's so obnoxious sometimes. Sorry. Just trying to be gentle with her hair while also being quite quick. I don't think I have any topic in mind right now. I just talked to an AGIGer, Mia.Saint.Meow instead of like Mia St. Clair, because I saw that she had some dolls that I guess were at some point were like a Disney play, kind of like a Disney Playline doll, and they basically look a lot like an American Girl doll, and there was one who looked so much like Girl of Today or Just Like You 11, and yeah, it was super cute. So she had posted that and I was like, I've never seen those dolls before, and I think their outfit was like basically a classic American Girl, or not American Girl, like Disney tourist outfit from like the 90s, so it was super cute. And it also reminded me of the Girl of Today outfit that had like a long jean skirt, because I think I might have had that, but yeah, it was adorable. So I don't know, that was something cool that happened recently. I think Addie's hair just made me think of that because her hair is kind of similar to Just Like You 11. Thinking about how I want to part her hair, because I do want to part it like this, but then one side is going to look so much thicker. I think it'll look a lot neater though if I do it that way, so yeah, let's do it. I feel like in most of my videos I will bring up a YouTube video that I'm watching recently, so let me think if I have watched a good one. I mean, Displain, always a big hit. He just did his ranking his contemporary and Girl of the Year dolls, so it was a pretty good one. I know it's like gossip, which is kind of silly, but I just watched a video essay about Ariana Grande and her Ethan Slater relationship, and it was really well done because the person who does it is, she's a writer and she just writes excellently, basically. Maybe I'll link her down below, and then she'll be like, why is this doll account adding me? But she is, yeah, just a really excellent writer, and you can tell that she's so smart, and so I just love hearing her commentary. And she did a video kind of reviewing the book by Anna Marie Tendler, who is a lamp maker, and she also was married to John Mulaney. And yeah, she did a really good video essay about that book, which is how I found her. So yeah, I really like that person. I just watched her Ariana Grande video. So yeah, those two videos. I have to think about watched anything else that's good. I mean, every week AG takes over and Displain are like, just, I'm so excited when they upload because I just love listening to them while I do other stuff. My mom just went to a Renaissance fair. She lives across the country, but she sent me pictures and she looked adorable. She was wearing like a cute little flower headband and elf ears, and I was like, oh, I love that you're putting yourself out there and like doing fun stuff. That always makes me happy. I'm leaning way back to account for her hair, so sorry if I look ridiculous right now. Also, can you like hear the hair sound. I'm sorry if you can and that bothers you. Okay. Beautiful. Anyone watch anything good lately? I kind of want to rewatch The Crown because I started watching that a few years ago, and I was just looking at the subreddit for that show last night, and it made me kind of want to rewatch it. And I never watched it all the way through either, so that could be a cool watch. Do any of you watch The Crown? I really like And Just Like That, which is the Sex and the City reboot, basically. Kind of probably an unpopular opinion. I feel like a lot of people don't love it, but you can't expect exactly what the show originally had because, like, they're 20 years older. And things are obviously different now, or would be if they were real people. I mean, they are, I guess. The actresses are. The only thing I don't like is that there's no Sam, but I'm sure that's kind of a popular opinion too. It's really sad she didn't want to come back, but I love that she made a cameo, spoiler alert, in season 2. Because before then, they hadn't really addressed her character leaving that much. Well, they did, but I think it was so ridiculous because they're like, oh yeah, Samantha cut off Carrie because she fired her as her like PR person, and Sam would not be about the money like that, or like, I don't know. I just feel like that doesn't make sense for her character. I know they're just characters, but doesn't it kind of make you angry in a show when they have a character do something that you're like, no, but that character would never do that. Like, what are you doing, writer room? I'm trying to think of another example. There's probably a lot of times in Sex and the City where I would think that, but maybe in Friends too. Those are like my favorite 2 older shows to just rewatch because I don't know, it's comforting, you know what's gonna happen. Sex and the City especially is like, I actually genuinely enjoy it. Friends, I think it's more like I just was acquainted with it, and so since I know what's gonna happen, I just keep rewatching it. It's almost against my will at this point. But Sex and the City is like, I genuinely love the show. And I'm gonna have to see what time it is in a second here, but I think I like the progress I'm making on the little hair sit right now. Her hair is just so long, so lovely. All right, let me check the time. I have a little longer before I want to stop filming. So let's go ahead and continue braiding. Oh yeah, these bottom, I don't know, all these braids aren't going to be exactly the same size, but that's okay. I'm just experimenting. I learned that for now, I don't really want to make my hairstyling videos like a tutorial. The first one I was explaining as I went, and Alex, the doll collector, he is so sweet, but he watched my videos and I was like, ah! You're like you're AGTube celebrity for me. But yeah, he commented on my first one and was like, I like you explaining what you're doing as you're going. Well, there ain't gonna be much of that, babe, for now. Oh yeah, but I like him a lot. He's adorable, and I think he works in musical theater just because he talks about musical theater a lot. And yeah, he seems like a talented guy. Do any of you like musical theater? I really, really do. I originally went to college for it, but I dropped out of that program. But I did originally go to college for musical theater. So yes, I obviously enjoy it a lot. My favorite musicals are Rent and Cabaret, and then there's a lot of others. Newsy I like just because I've seen it multiple times live, because I've seen it at a dinner theater, and then like local productions, and then also on Broadway, on actual Broadway. So that was awesome. I don't know if I like the movie too much though. love the movie for Rent, but that's pretty much just the same actors as in the original Broadway play. They only replaced a couple of people. Tick Boom on Netflix, which is like based on Jonathan Larson, the writer of Rent, and Andrew Garfield plays him. That's a really good movie. I want to rewatch that. I watched it probably a few years ago. I haven't seen it since, but I very much enjoyed it. So I want to do it again. Thoughts? Anyone here like Rent? And if you do like musicals, go ahead and comment your favorite musicals below, because that would be really fun to see what other people think. Also, if you read the American Girl books, or you still do, which ones are your favorites to read? Because sometimes your favorite characters isn't necessarily your favorite books. Mine, I love all the original characters because they're very nostalgic, because I was obsessed with the books when I was younger. I found out about the books first, and then that's what made me fall in love with American Girl. So I would just check out and recheck out over and over the American Girl books at the library. So all of Kirsten, Addie, Josefina, Kit, Samantha, their stories are all super nostalgic for me, and I love them very much. So yes, I have all of, I'm looking over on my shelf, I have all of Samantha and all of Kit's in like a volume. Well, Kit's books all come separate, but they come inside of like a case, and then Samantha's are in a volume in one book. And then I have all of Addie's books separate. Kit's, they're the, if you know the American Girl, the version that American Girl did in like maybe the mid-2000s, and they come in a colorful binder. That's what I have for her. And then Samantha's is kind of the same thing. But Addie's collection, for some reason I wanted all of them to be the original, the way they look when they're the white books, like I guess Pleasant Company era. So all of them I got secondhand, and they look like that. And then I have a few Kirsten books. I think I have 3 of them, so maybe ultimately I'll want to complete that collection. Here we go. I think this is turning out cute. I wonder if I should do a bunch of little braids coming out of this. If I want to tie them together. Another question, who here enjoys doing doll hair? Like, I'm sure most of us, if we have dolls, do enjoy it on some level, but if it's like, you know, is it something you do often, or is it something you do only kind of if you have to, if your doll's hair is starting to look a little ragged? Because some people try not to touch their doll hair too much, but unfortunately I just have a lot of fun playing with it. I feel like I've got something on my lip. Okay, just thinking here. Okay, maybe I could do some of the hair in micro braids. I just don't know if I want it to come out like micro braids in 4 like spouts. Like, would that, I don't know, look ridiculous or cute? Let's try it. I'll spritz her up again. I think we got her little cloak on still. My mom had good style when she was younger because the sweater was hers. And honestly, probably half / the majority of my clothes were my mom's, which is really awesome because it's mostly vintage. But then on the other hand, it's like I never want to buy new clothes because I'm like, well, I already have a ton of clothes, but then since it's nostalgic to me for being my mom's, then I don't want to get rid of it. But yeah, I just have a lot of cool sweatshirts and stuff from her. sweatshirts and sweaters mainly. I don't really have, there's a few t-shirts, but not really. And no pants. I used to have a pair of jeans and I was gonna alter them, but I got rid of them instead, I think, and I wish I didn't actually. I don't know if they're in my sewing bin over there. I should check it out. Oh, I want to add a button to a shirt that I have. Yeah, a doll shirt. That's all I have to say. It's a white one, but I only have one spare button, which is weird because like growing up in my mom's sewing stuff, we always had so many buttons because we had a little tin of it for spare buttons, and so we would always just add buttons, I guess, if something lost one. And I only have one singular button. Actually, it's right in front of me. And so I'm gonna use that, and I can always replace it if I find another button that I like. Okay, I actually do think this microbraid situation will be really cute. And it kind of solved what I wanted of having more microbraids, but a little less work because I'm not doing it from the very roots of the hair. The only thing I don't like is that at the end it looks a little bulgy to have so many ponytails, but I don't want to do it like a person who's doing their own natural hair slash like doing extensions on their natural that they add to their natural hair, meaning a real life black woman, or just person with textured hair. They would usually seal the ends, I believe, so instead of having it tied off with like a big ponytail like this, you could dip it in warm water so that it looked more I don't know, natural. Maybe I'll have to ask a friend who does natural hair. I don't think that would, yeah, I don't think that would work with real hair. It'd have to be if you're doing it on synthetic hair for it to melt in that way, dipping into warm water. One thing about going to musical theater college is that taking stagecraft, one assignment that really stood out to me that was really cool was you can tell what a fabric is by doing a few different things to it, which is basically mutilating it, and the way that it mutilates can tell you what kind it is. And so some fabrics will smell like burning paper or burning hair, and the way that it melts also will tell you what kind it is. So I thought that project was really cool. I was like excited to take that home and whip out a lighter. I think I did it like as a party trick because I was with friends and I was like, haha, my assignment is so goofy today. Lighter. Lighter up. Okay. Starting to move a little faster here now. It's almost like when you're knitting, when you're doing a lot of hair, especially in a microbraid situation where your fingers just start going like, I don't know, really fast. I'm sure if you're a crafter or do hair, you kind of know what I'm saying. It's like you start not even having to think about it. I haven't knitted in a while, but I really like to. I made my mom a blanket once, and I've made a lot of people's scarves. That's all I know how to do. I don't know how to do anything too complicated, but I can make a really nice and neat looking scarf or blanket, because those are easy since you just do a square or rectangle, basically. You just have to be good at counting. I was just talking about this with some teammates today. You just have to be able to like, you know, if you have a 33 stitch width scarf, or like when I did my blanket, it was over 100 stitches. I don't remember how many exactly. Usually I choose a number that's not to like the 0 or the 5, if that makes sense, like not 25. I usually do like 30 or something that's divisible by 3, just because it's easy if you start to lose track of what you're doing to do like count out the 3 stitches at a time. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, etc., etc. finish tying this one off. Then I have to check on the time again and see if it's time for me to get going. And if so, I will be back in just a second for you, but probably several hours to a day or two later for me. Okay, everyone, I told you it'd be just a second for you, and for me it actually did end up being 2 days. Take a drink of water, whatever it is you're sipping on, and let's get back to Addie's hair. So here's the progress, I guess. Half of it's still in this, I don't know, hairdo, and then some of it's out like this, some of it's in little braids. So let's move on. So yeah, it's 2 days later for me. Is it? Yeah, because I was filming on Thursday. Now today is Saturday. And so since it's a new day, I guess I'll tell you what I'm up to today. My boyfriend is moving this weekend, so I was helping with that today. And that's kind of all I've done so far today. Did my makeup too. Because I think I'm gonna go say goodbye to my friend tonight. Well, she's here for another week, but she's having kind of like a final hurrah gathering because she's moving a few hours away next weekend. Everyone's moving in like rapid succession because my boyfriend moved this weekend, my friend's moving next weekend, then in the end of March my best friend is moving, and then I to another city, and then I move just to my other apartment in April. So lots of moving going on, a lot. But yeah, what are you all up to? Oh, I also left my AirPods at work, so I drove to work today to go get them. That's something that happened today. And oh, there's my doggy. Let's see if he comes on over. I love when he makes a little appearance. Oh, he's gonna be on my sofa. So yeah, nothing too much. Oh, I was going to go to practice for my first contact practice back because on Thursday my PT finally cleared me to skate again, and yeah, it went really well. I could do all of the contact stuff except not scrimmaging, so I didn't get to do everything on the track, but it was just so fun to be like taking and receiving hits and stuff again. Love that kind of stuff on skates. So yeah, that's what I did on Thursday, and it felt so good. Like, yeah, just really feel like myself again when I'm able to skate hard, fast. Yeah, and I was practicing falling down, and that was all good. But I wasn't falling down. I didn't fall down at all from like skating. Like, I had to purposely fall down just to see how my knee would take it, and it was totally fine. There was no pain. But I was strong enough so that I wasn't like, I was wondering if maybe I would just not be able to help myself and I would just constantly fall down, but that did not happen. I wonder how many braids I want to have. Should I use 4? Start making them a tiny bit bigger, so it's not like a micro braid situation, because otherwise I'm never gonna get this hair done. But yeah, that's what's been going on for me. I'm also realizing this hair might be more than I can do in a video without having the video be like a million years long. Not a million years, but maybe 2 hours. And I don't know if I can think of enough things to talk about for 2 hours. And I also don't know if anyone would want to watch that video. Just 2 hours of me like just digging my mind for things to say so that you can see me braid Miss Addie's hair. I really want to get back into doing like more creative shoots for my Instagram account, just because I used to feel like I had a lot of creative energy, and now I just like will take a doll who is dressed in a cute outfit and just take a picture to take a picture. Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but like, I used to be more creative with adding in props and like having for example, I can think of doing like my ice skating photos, or where I used fishing wire and had someone else hold it so that the doll looked like they were in motion. And like, I got a little tiny doll sled from Target before. That was a picture I was pretty proud of. Oh, when I've done Pride photo shoots, like I did one where the dolls were holding up little signs, and I thought that was really cute. And yeah, so I think I just kind of want to try to start getting back into more of that, like thinking of things that make them look a little more realistic or more like a scene instead of just a doll like standing in front of a building, because that's pretty much all it has been. I did post, like, when I had my Dress to Impress YouTube videos, I took a little screen grab of all of the outfits and then posted it as a Dress to Impress post, but I mean, I didn't even edit those photos, so it wasn't the same. But it was fun to do that because it was just a little more creative than what I've been doing again lately, of just, you know, again, a photo of a doll standing in front of a building or what have you, in front of a tree. So if any of you have any ideas that you feel comfortable sharing and not feel like I'm stealing from you, go ahead, comment below. What would you like to see for a little doll photo shoot? I'm also getting so tired now. I do like 3 braids and all of a sudden I'm exhausted. My dog just looks so cozy over there too, so maybe that's what is making me tired. Like, oh, I should just snuggle up next to you. I'm actually way too tired to keep going, so I think I'm gonna tune out and maybe we will come back when we're closer to the final product. I'm not going to keep on doing Addie's hair right now, but I wanted to just check in because I thought it would be cool to show you a little like slice of life. Monique from the future here. My name is Monique, if you didn't know. What you're about to see is protesting, and protesting is a very American thing to do. Like, Samantha Parkington is literally protesting in the books when she speaks out against the conditions in child factories, or like, I guess the conditions for minor workers in factories. But anyway, yeah, what you're about to see is protesters. So I just thought I'd show you that really quick because I think it's really special and really important to remember that we're not alone, and in times of turmoil, I guess remembering that fighting the fight is not new. And yeah, I guess that's just what I want to say about that for now. Okay, we're back. I think this is my first time wearing my glasses on the channel, and I don't think I'll ever do it again because this is already making me like crazy. But I feel like I really need to be done with this video. I have been filming it for quite a while, on and off, like a clip here, a clip there, for like 2 weeks, and it's time to be done. So reveal, here's the final product. She looks so beautiful, I think. Okay, I don't want to be in this. Slow turn so you can get the full picture. So you can't tell that much, but there's like a few different layers of ponytails turned into braids. So there's like one back there, then here, and then here, and that I did that 4 times around, so I don't know, there's like 12 bigger braids, and then I put them into mini braids, which are obviously this situation here, and then I tied off the mini braids and then just did a little bubble braid kind of situation on the way down. yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out, and I want to change her outfit. She's been in this one for a little bit here. And yeah, thank you for watching my slice of life. I'm not sure how much I'll edit out because I kind of went off onto a tangent, which I tend to do on this channel. But yeah, I was just kind of ranting about the importance of protesting and speaking your mind and stuff. But obviously we talk about that on this channel all the time. So if you are a returning viewer, it's nothing new for you to hear. And yeah, I don't want this to just be a place where I don't know, this channel, I do want it to be a place where we can just escape from the scary and bad things happening in the world. But then on the other hand, this is life right now. Like having protesters outside your window, making sure you're getting involved in being one of those protesters, that is America right now. So yeah, that's what you got to see. I hope it was interesting to you. Oh, I'm just putting on this striped shirt from the school jumper outfit from the Girl of Today times, I believe is what that outfit is called. And then this skirt I got years ago from just a creator who made an outfit that the skirt came with. Here we go. I think this is super cute. And then I will also add, ooh, I want to do the headband that comes with that jumper outfit. And then I will also do the boots that go with the jumper outfit. But yeah, like I was saying, that just is the world right now. And also, I mean, I keep on saying it's important to speak up, speak out, and this is my platform. So I want to use my platform for good and not just always ignoring what's going on in the world. Actually, I think this detracts way too much from, yeah, that can't happen. Okay, I'll show you quick. We can we cannot do that headband on that hair like that. So no headband, just the braids. There's way too many flyaways because when I was on this braid, I accidentally pulled out a bunch of hair that, I don't know, I couldn't even tell what braid it had been a part of at that point, and I still don't know. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of hair just sticking out. I love these boots so much. These are some of my favorite shoes that American Girl has ever made, / Pleasant Company. And these, they're pretty much the exact same boots that came with both the school jumper and the red vinyl jumper outfits. So yeah, I have 2 pairs of those just because I have both of those original outfits. So pretty much finished here. This is gonna feel good to just have this video be done with. I'll probably still call it something like doing Addie's hair in microbraids. I don't know, doing my American Girl doll's hair in microbraids, even though most of it I did not on camera because I had started, and then if you saw the clip of I was just so tired one of the days, and then I don't know, this hair also took me over 2 hours to do, and that's with off camera. Never mind the stuff that got filmed, the stuff I did off camera took me over 2 hours. So yeah, there was just no way I was gonna put it in a video, and I didn't want to have part of the video be sped up with music because I just personally don't like to watch that in videos. So I don't know, sorry if you do, but I just don't want it in my videos because I don't like to watch that kind of thing. She looks so cute though, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for sticking around if you stuck around, and we will see you next time. Bye! Check out Dolls and Skates on Instagram. Mwah!